not moving me.
This is Scoop with Coop. This is Scoop with Coop.
Ooh.
This is Scoop with Coop. This is Scoop with Coop. Yeah. This is Scoop with Coop. This is Scoop with Coop.
Ooh.
Backing them better than ever. Backing them better than ever. Yeah.
They're not moving me. They're not moving me.
No. It's about to get real juicy.
This is Scoop with Coop. I'm your host, Coop. And we back and we better than ever, baby. Hey, now, I will tell you, I'll admit when I'm wrong, and I bet against the GOAT again. I said Pat Mahomes wasn't going to be the Super Bowl, and I thought y'all were going to forget about it. But I'll go ahead and tell them myself, man. But joining me today, we got my boy Zay.
You already know.
And then we also got Uncle Ted.
This is Scoop with
Show off the ring.
How y'all day going, man? I ain't gonna lie. Today been a different kind of day.
Yeah.
I done at the J. I done dealt with some things. I always see some things I never think I'll see.
Get surprised.
Keep
But
living.
you'll be very surprised at things these eyes and ears see. I'm telling you. So how y'all day been, man?
Good, man. Absolutely great.
You know, a normal day in the H for sure. Normal day in the H.
A
I
normal
couldn't
day
wait
in
to
the
get
H.
on the show, talk about, because you know you've been talking about Brock Purdy real tough lately.
That's
but
my
I mean
dog.
that's off script, so I ain't gonna go that route.
That's my dog, though, bro.
He's just not a game changer.
Yeah, he a C-level game manager for sure.
I mean, respectfully, I'm gonna disagree. Okay, and there's not always something wrong with being a game manager. Okay,
Absolutely
Ain't
not.
nothing
I think before we get into what we talk about, I just want to put it out there. I think Cam Newton done messed up a lot of our heads.
He messed up nobody. It's not an insult. It's just you're not Patrick Mahomes. You're not
But we know ain't nobody Pat.
No.
you're not Lamar Jackson. Game changers.
Yeah, for
You're
sure.
not them. You're
Right.
not Purdy.
Right.
Game manager. It's
Respectfully,
okay.
yo, it is.
Tom Brady, elite game manager.
For sure. For sure.
Brock Purdy's just game changer. I mean, game manager.
Man, I don't even want to say that, bro. I'm such a hater. But you know what it is? I just feel like he has so many resources, bro. Like, dude, you got all pros around you. At every important key position, all pros. Of course, you gonna ball. All you gotta do is not turn the ball over.
And he can't even really do that. But okay, you know.
Man, let it
But
breathe.
yeah, we're gonna let that go.
Let it
Don't
breathe.
talk about that.
All right, but the first thing I want to talk about, it just passed. It just passed, bro. I want to get into NBA All-Star Weekend. I've heard a lot of criticism. I've heard a lot of praise. And there's a place where I stand between criticism and praise. And I got a lot to get off my chest.
Okay, get off your chest then.
Let me go ahead and talk about NBA All-Star Weekend, okay?
Okay.
I want to start with the Rising Stars Challenge because I think the Rising Stars Challenge is always something cool to kick off the weekend after the celebrity game. I think the Rising Stars is cool. It showcases young talent that's in the NBA. It showcases freshmen and sophomores in the league. And I think that's a good game that we need to continue the format in which it is because those young bulls, they're going pretty hard, okay? They're actually competing. They're competing for their rank. They're competing to be seen on television on a national stage, okay? Now let's move into what I have a problem with, okay? Let me give you the scoop.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Let me give you the scoop. Make sure you buckle your seatbelt for this one, okay?
Passing it up, huh?
There's a contest called the Skills Contest. There's a dunk contest, and there's a three-point contest. Now, I want to tell you what I got the problem with the most, okay? The Skills Contest. When I turn on my television to watch NBA All-Star Weekend, I don't want to see an NBA player go and do a crossover into another crossover, to a floater, to a corner 3-point shot, which they have 3 attempts to make and they don't even have to make it.
Yeah.
Then they go run and grab a ball and make another layup and pass to the next person. Or let's move into the next event where they make a bounce pass into a big hole for points.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to watch
Nah.
that trash.
Nah. I actually rather watch a 7th grade C team basketball game than what. Yeah, it was that bad, bro.
Bro, skip the B team and say C team.
I'd rather watch a 7th grade C
Went
team
straight to
game,
the C
man.
team. But I mean, I feel like it kind of shows off the skills, but it matters on who's in the contest, though.
Look, my brother. If me and you, we finna go to the gym,
Right.
okay?
We at the
I
gym.
bring a ball, I bring 3 cones, and I tell you, okay, I want you to, as fast as you can, run up to the first cone, okay? Go from right hand to the left real quick, and then go left to right to the next cone, and then the last one, you telling me you can't do that, then go shoot a floater,
Yeah. That's a
then go
warm-up.
shoot a corner 3 and get 3 attempts to shoot the corner 3, whether you make it or not. You don't have to make it.
And you just take off.
Then you just take off, grab a ball, and then you shoot a lay.
Yeah.
You're in the NBA. I don't want to watch you do that.
Nah.
True. It's the NBA. We know they can do that. They professionals.
So why am I watching a skills challenge when you're not displaying any professional skills?
You know, I thought about this real hard, right? It was like, I don't want to talk about my age on camera, but I am 35. And so at one point in life, that was hard, right? Like when you a kid,
Exactly.
that's legit. And I think sometimes adults kind of forget that like the NBA, I guess the range of viewership is from like 12 to like 35. So like when you get older, you start looking at those events like, this ain't really that hot. But to a 12-year-old, it's fire, bro.
Okay. I've never even even thought about it from that view.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Okay.
like, you know, it just dawned on me earlier today. I was like, well, you know what though? Like my little nephews, this kind of dope for them. You know what I mean? And so the parents kind of get sucked into it, and they're the ones paying for the tickets for the kids.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I mean,
Or I'll even say it like this. Coming up during the 2015, 2016 era, where you're kind of watching it. I'm in high school at this time. You're like, man, these dudes is really doing this. Like the dunk contest.
Right.
And like the dunk contest and all that stuff. Like, and you starting to realize like, there's no way I can be like that. But it's amazing to watch when you're younger.
right?
And you're like, man, I'm really seeing these stars sitting on the sideline going crazy over a dunk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Going crazy over skills challenge, like watching D Wade do the skills challenge,
Yeah.
how fast it used to be, and stuff like that. Yeah, and you're watching them compete. That's
Right.
what made it okay. This is acceptable. This is what I want to watch. This is worth going and paying tickets,
Right.
and flying to. That's what made it All-Star Weekend.
Right.
So now I feel like the competition is not as deep anymore, and that's what's kind of killing the All-Star Weekend now. That's kind of what it is now.
1000%. Okay. Talking about the competition. Okay. Let's go into the next contest. Okay. I told y'all I got a lot of hostility to get off my chest. Okay. I might say it today, but I'm going to say it the best. Okay. The 3-point contest. Okay. I ain't going to say we've come to a low because I actually enjoyed this year's 3-point contest, especially with the contestants that were participated.
Yeah.
Right.
But I feel like the best part of the night was watching Steph Curry versus Sabrina Ionescu. Okay.
Right.
She put up 26. And I mean, if you can shoot, you can shoot. But I feel like those two going one-on-one in the 3-point contest shouldn't have outweighed the actual 3-point contest that was scheduled.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
feel like you had to go grab Steph and Sabrina
Yeah.
to kind of save
The
a
3-point
dying
contest.
contest.
Right.
Right.
That's, like I said, I don't have a huge problem with this weekend's 3-point contest, but that's just how I looked at it. And I know I'm a hater, but that's just the way I saw it.
And I feel what you mean by that, because it's like You're looking at Dame Wynn go back to back. And then as much as 3-pointers is important in the NBA right now, this should be like a hot contest. Like, oh, who's the hottest shooter right now? Who's really shooting in the league right now? But it's dying because it's like, other than Dame on that list, I mean, who else you really competing against? Because he's probably the deepest shooter on there who can shoot the furthest. And it's like you got to go grab Steph off the warm-up chair. Say, hey, can you come play? You know what I'm saying? Just come out here and show everybody that you still the reigning champion if you really wanted to be. And it's like, okay, dang. Like, it's dying. It's definitely dying. I feel what you mean by that one.
Yeah, we pulling 35-year-old Steph and how old is Damian Lillard? Probably about 32, 33.
Yeah, man.
32? Right.
To carry a contest.
Yeah. Off of divorce, too. Off of divorce. I know that ain't got nothing to do with it, but
Bringing up the personal life is crazy.
But you know what's crazy too? Like again, like this generation, the younger hoopers, they look at basketball way different. Like the guys, like old school dudes. I call myself old school. Kevin Garnett said, "You 37, you old school," and I'm right there. But we value the dunk contest more, right? We valued, I guess, fundamentals and things like that have kind of like starting to get away from the basketball as a whole. And I think now, like the 3-point contest is kind of like the dunk contest for the younger dudes. I know that sounds crazy, but if you watch how these young dudes play, like I had to stop hooping at parks and stuff because it's like there's no pick and rolls. Like dudes just coming up, just first open, you know what I'm saying, opportunity, I'm shooting a 3. You're like, what? Like, I'm down in the post, man, getting position. You jacking 3s all day. You know what I'm saying? But that's how they hoop. That's what they value because of Steph. And that's why Steph's revolutionary, bro.
Man, I remember my partners used to say it, and I used to look at them crazy. But Steph Curry ruined the game of basketball.
No, he did not.
He ruined the game.
No, he did not.
He ruined the game.
Revolutionized the game. He made the game be able to be played by anyone on the court, where now you got big men shooting 3s. You have to be able to shoot the rock somewhere. If it's on the corner 3, wherever, you got to be able to do something from the 3-point line. If you cannot, you are not in the league.
Nobody should be able to shoot the ball like Steph Curry does. And I told you my reason I don't like Steph Curry. I'm a Rockets fan. I don't like Steph Curry. I didn't like him then. And I'm starting to appreciate him now since he's getting older.
Yeah.
But what he's done to the game, he used to shoot the dog. He used to be shooting the ball, waving to the crowd, and running back after he shot the ball. And I'm talking about it be contested, uncontested. Mm-hmm. You know how demoralizing that is as a defender if you going you chasing him around the court for 24 seconds.
Right.
And then he shoot it in your face.
Yeah.
Look at your bench.
Yeah.
Smile.
And point at you.
I don't like him.
Yeah, that's soul sashing.
So you don't like that, but you like James Harden going out there and
I
cook
can't
motion all the time.
it.
Y'all don't like James Harden?
James Harden is so.
Please, no.
We're not going to
Not a fan.
Harden. Not a fan, buddy.
Not a fan.
I like James Harden a little bit more now because he's more of a point guard. I'm the system.
I'm not a fan.
Oh, I'm the system.
Never was.
Ooh, see, that's worse than.
I was never a fan.
Now in Rockets, James
Never.
Harden. Now don't get me wrong. Hold on, before he do this, I see him about to go there.
Yeah.
James Harden, when he was with the Rockets, was a cold son. Man, he was on fire, dropping people, doing all types of stuff. 50 points, triple doubles, all that. But James Harden in the playoffs, I didn't watch too many times. Flame out.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant hurt in 2017.
I agree.
0 for 27. Come on, man.
I agree.
You gotta finish it off. You don't need Chris Paul that bad. And everybody in Houston go, oh, if Chris Paul wasn't hurt, you still got James Harden.
Scoop, you a fan? Are
You
you a fan? Are you a fan of the beard?
Before.
Are you a fan of the beard?
James Harden is one of my basketball saviors.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like one thing I hate James Harden slander. Only because I'm a huge James Harden fan.
Yeah.
And I defend him as much as I can until I can't.
Oh, I know.
Until I can't.
It's gonna be hard to defend him in this room, bro.
So I mean, I'm not gonna dive into a James Harden debate because we'll be in here. Wait, James, that's my guy.
Now, James Harden hooping.
That's my guy.
He hooping right now.
That's my guy.
See that argument defense you just orchestrated right there is better than any defense he's ever displayed on the court. Period. But I'm just saying, bro.
60-point triple-double, 50-point triple-double, 40-point triple-double.
You know who else is doing that type of stuff?
Nobody, bro.
Russell Westbrook.
No, bro. Russell Westbrook ain't got none on James Harden. I ain't gonna lie. He don't. And I'm a Russ fan for sure.
Hey, didn't James Harden almost get beat that year that they traded for Russ?
You said he what?
He almost got beat.
You say almost?
Yeah. Didn't him and OKC go 7 games that year?
You remember that?
I remember that.
I did.
James
Harden
I
won.
remember that very clearly.
And Harden won, bro.
Chris Paul had a bunch of chips.
Bro, he
Maybe
cheese.
2 Reese's Pieces cups.
He cheese, bro.
Who?
Chris Paul cheese. I don't really fool with, bro. I don't fool with, bro.
Been to the finals more than James Harden.
I don't fool with, bro.
Is it?
How many times Chris Paul been in the final?
Well, once.
James Harden been once too. He didn't remember that one. Okay, see, baby. Okay, but the next event I wanted to get into, okay, you brought up a really good point about the younger generation valuing the 3-point contest now like an older generation might have valued the dunk contest.
For sure.
Okay, and that honestly, it makes 100% sense. Okay, because the game, how it's changed,
Right.
How Steph is. When you said he revolutionized the game, which he did. Okay, I say he ruined the game, but he revolutionized the game. I understand that.
For sure.
Okay, but looking at the dunk contest, I think this is what I'm the most mad about. Okay, because last year we reached an all-time low. Okay,
Definitely.
now this is what kind of All-Star weekend is this? This is an NBA All-Star weekend. Okay, I want to see all the NBA stars. Okay, when we get to go and pull somebody from the G League 2 years in a row to save the contest, we have some talking to do. Okay,
But he's a monster.
Granted, he's a dog.
He's a dog.
I remember
He's
him
a
from
dog.
High school was crazy.
I almost felt a little bit of reverse racism when they didn't give him that 50. I'm just saying, bro. That dunk has never been done.
Are you talking about the one where he dropped it in the air and picked?
to himself?
That was different.
That was a 50.
That was different. I don't think they realized at that moment. I don't think they realized
What he had did, right?
what he really did. They saw it.
They saw
I don't
it.
think they realized what he really
It didn't
did.
Yeah.
connect yet.
Yeah.
They gonna watch that back and they gonna be like, 50.
Yeah, we
That was
messed up on
different.
that one.
That was different.
For sure.
Now let's talk about your boy. Okay. Now I love my favorite players in the league, but it gets to a certain point. It's certain things I'm not going to defend. I'm a big Jaylen Brown fan. I think he might.
God.
He's in my top. He's in my top 5 to 6 players in the league as far as just like my favorite players in the league. He's in my top 5 to 6 for my favorite. Okay, not best, but my favorite players in the league. What he did this weekend.
Yeah.
Mr. No left. There you go.
Yeah. A lot of props, man. A lot of props, a lot of ad-libs.
A lot of short guys.
A lot of shooking and jiving. It was just a lot of extra.
A lot of dibbling, dabbling.
Yeah,
I know we was still dabbing
man.
in
That's how you
2024.
know the dunks are trash, bro. When they doing all that extra stuff and not getting to it, you know it's garbage.
Bro dunked the ball and dabbed after.
That's why I said I didn't know
You
we
saw
was still
that?
dabbing
I just
in
saw that
2024.
today.
Dabbing in 2024 is crazy.
And the thing is, he tried not to even dab. He tried to pull a
Like a
Who
D
used to do that
Brown-
joint?
D Brown.
D Brown. Him and Carmelo, I think, used to pull that joint.
Yeah.
The
Son.
closed eye.
Son,
No.
he pulled it after he had come down, and he expected to get, which he did. He even got more points for that.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on with the judging this year. I don't know if they were sipping a little something in Indy, but Whatever that wasn't moving me.
You know the worst part about it too is when he came down, bro. He like almost forgot to close his eyes. Like he's like stumbled and then did that joint. I was like, oh, bro.
You know what I think it is about the dunk contest? I think we have been spoiled from 2015, 2016 with Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine.
Let's talk about it.
Because when you go back and you watch those matchups where
Yeah.
Aaron Gordon got robbed twice,
Yeah.
you be like, dang, the creativity.
Right.
Like, to have your mascot spinning on a hoverboard
Yeah.
and you not only you just grabbing the ball, looking at it, grabbing it, and dunking it, you're deciding to grab it this way and windmill into the goal like this
Yeah.
With one arm.
with one arm.
Yeah. That
Zach
was.
LaVine doing between the legs from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Then
That should've went down.
windmilling from
from the
it.
free throw line.
It should have went down a tie, bro.
The man jumped
Straight
over his
up.
mascot, grabbed the ball under both legs.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that's the top 3 dunk contest dunk of all time.
Of all time.
I've watched a lot of dunk contest highlights and dunk contests while I've been here. Him jumping and putting the ball under 2 legs
Yeah, that
and
was
then
nasty.
punching it.
Yeah. That's
touching it
nasty.
like this.
I've never seen that in my life.
Bro. and I don't sat here and watched NCAA dunk contests.
Yeah.
And they've done some crazy stuff. But that there on a national TV stage in the finals
Yeah. Yeah.
to say, you know what, I'm gonna pull this out my bag real quick. Let me show
Yeah.
y'all something.
It was gross, bro.
What?
Straight up,
And
it
then
was gross.
lose.
And then lose.
And then lose.
Ain't no
and then
way.
Lose. Yeah. And then lose.
Ain't no way. I'm not coming back.
Don't even make sense, man.
And I felt like that hurt the dunk contest a little bit.
What, that
Just
that
he
high?
lost- That it went that high,
Yeah.
and then it's like he loses, and
Mm-hmm.
then it's like, okay, well, you got superstars. It's gonna be like, I ain't gonna join, so I could lose for what?
But like, at what point do you just run out of doing dunks? Like,
I feel like
you know what I
that
mean?
as
Like, there's
well.
nothing else to do.
Yeah, like 90% of what we can ever see has been done.
It's already been done.
So it's like now we're just seeing reruns of it. So
Man,
it's
just get
like,
them in the weekend off, man.
I don't know.
No.
Nah, we
I
can't
don't
do
know about
that.
that. I don't know
Too
about
much
that.
money, huh?
It's too much money involved. Now I can talk down on this contest all I want, but there's nothing better to do when you have a problem but to find a solution.
Yeah. Facts.
Okay, so my first and main solution for All-Star Weekend. Okay, I want to keep the 3-point contest for what
Yeah,
it is.
no doubt.
I do want to keep the dunk contest format for what it is. I guess I'll just keep trying it until I get another difference maker in it, like an Aaron Gordon. I mean, I guess I'll just cross my fingers and wait for that. But the one solution I would bring, I'm going to get rid of the skills contest. Okay. Now, I was watching a recent Kevin Durant podcast. He was on a podcast with a gentleman. And this is something I already thought about, but he mentioned after those Team USA practices and practices like All-Star practices, those guys play one-on-one.
Yeah.
Now, if I turn the TV on and I see LeBron James holding KD,
I might have to watch that.
I'm going to put that remote down after I turn it all the way up, and I'm going to be engaged. Whoever win that king of the court, that's going to be respect, and they better get a bag.
I ain't gonna lie though, you got to be careful with that though.
Yeah.
Because you talking about superstars going 1v1 hard as hell, and now they might end up getting hurt. So that's the thing. That's the thing you got to be careful with.
Here's my solution to that.
Okay.
3 dribbles.
Oh.
We're going to play it 3 dribbles.
Half
Are we-
court,
are
3
we-
dribbles.
From the 3-point line, 3 dribbles.
we
From the
going-
top of the key,
Are we going
3
24 hour
dribbles.
fitness mode?
That's what we're doing. We're in the lab in front of everybody in the world. That's what I want to see.
Scoop, you know that's a fantasy, bro.
That
that's a
is
fantasy.
what
Ain't
the
gonna lie,
people
though.
need
They
to
do-
see.
No, it's live. It's live. I
They
feel
do
it.
it
I
during-
feel you.
They do it during Team USA every year. You kind of look at if you go back I think it was 2014-ish, 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Steph Curry and all them was going at each other with all the guards.
Yeah.
And then they had like DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Durant, and all them, Devin Booker, all of them going at it 1v1. And it wasn't like I'm trying to like you up like it's the finals, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna play respectable defense though.
Yeah.
And so
They get buckets.
they was
I'm talking about
no
they
misses.
get buckets.
No misses.
Right.
Like you make one mistake, it's over.
That's what I'm saying. If we play that to if we play every round, I say to 10 to 12, keep it let's say 10 points, 10 to 12 points. Keep it short, respectable. These guys don't miss much, okay?
Right.
To where it's still like a respectable competition. They're going to want to win.
Right.
They're going to want that back. And I feel like it'll just be like a really cool alternative to the skills challenge. I'm not getting anything from that.
No, I think ultimately, in order for that to happen, the NBA's got to give more incentives. Because from what I'm reading, they're taking a lot of incentives away, and that's why the players are not playing as hard. Because, they got their contracts on the line. They're not about to go out there and tear the ACL or tear the Achilles. You know what I mean? If you're taking the bag away, why would I do that? You know what I mean? Yeah. So a lot of times we do put all the pressure on the players, and we do hold them to a certain standard. But behind the scenes, puppet masters controlling things, especially the money and all that. And that's really why you see what you see. You see the product that's being out there right now.
I mean, and when you're talking about the dunk contest, I mean, and the skills challenge and everything, you want to see stars. You don't want to just see, Miles Turner. No disrespect. But it's still, I mean, you want to see stars. You want to see the guys that we go to the NBA games to go see. You want to see the guys that's the headliners, the money makers for these teams.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's of course, when you got some random, the regular guys in the NBA, everybody's going to be like, okay, I really don't want to watch this.
Yeah.
But when you got the stars and, what I'm saying, I go back to the skills challenge with D-Wade and all of them doing it, of course everybody's going to tune in.
Yeah.
Because now it's like, okay, the big guns are coming in and they're trying to do the skills challenge. They're trying to do the three-point contest. They're trying to do the dunk contest. Now I want to watch all the way Saturday through Sunday.
Yeah.
But if you got just regular people, you know what I'm saying? Dame's the only superstar on the three-point contest. I mean, what you expect? But now I will say this, and this might be a fantasy. I heard this today. After the Steph Curry and Sabrina three-point contest,
I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
I think they should do the women's versus the men's, where you have 4 women, 4 of the best three-point shooters in the women's, 4 of the best three-point shooters in the men's, and y'all just bring them together and have a whole tournament out. And
bring Caitlyn in there.
Hey, you bring Caitlyn.
She the new Larry. She's a man.
She different.
She's a killer.
She's different.
I'll tell you something about that, though.
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
You can't hate on Caitlyn, man. You'll get canceled, bro.
If the women win that contest, I'm not going to be able to sleep that night.
I mean, how would you feel
if Caitlin Clark go out there and drop 27 plus, I'm going to have a problem.
Why? Why are you going to have a problem?
Because I don't want the NBA dudes to lose to the women. I just don't want to see that.
Oh, that's a
see, you about to be sitting
problem.
right next to Kenny Smith, man. You about to be right next to Kenny, man.
I don't want to see that.
You can't.
Hey, you about to be sitting right. Ooh, you acting like Shaq right now.
Dog.
Yeah, man.
Ooh,
Respectfully.
I'm seeing some.
Next thing he gonna be saying they need to shoot on a 7-foot goal.
From NBA range with an NBA ball.
I want to see him lower.
I mean, they probably is
so they
woman
dunk on
ball.
each other.
Man, she was homegirls. I think she scored like 26. That was the average.
Bro, she's different.
You know what's
that was the winning number.
That was the winning number, and she did
crazy?
that.
I think it was an older video of her shooting in the three-point contest for the women's, and she only missed like one shot. She had like 39. Like in the WNBA All-Star game, I think it was.
Yeah, she's definitely
So
a
I'm
sniper.
Yeah.
it's like, that's a record.
Yeah.
Across both leagues. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I think it would be of course I don't want them to lose.
Yeah.
But if Sabrina go out there, you know what I'm saying? If Sabrina would have beat Steph last night,
Yeah.
oh my God, the uproar.
Yeah.
The uproar we would have heard. Oh my God. I told y'all, women are just as good.
I didn't want to hear that. I didn't want to hear that.
You never know.
I didn't want to hear that on Monday. I did
didn't
not
wanna
want to
I
hear
didn't
that.
want to hear it either. But hey, look, she won out. I had to.
We'll be back next week with another episode of Scoop with Coop. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share it to your granny, your grandpa, your aunt, your uncle, your mama, your daddy, your girl, your little cousin.
They're not moving me.
This is Scoop with Coop. 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 Yeah. This is Scoop with Coop. This is Scoop with Coop. Backing up better than ever. Backing up better than ever. Yeah.
They're not moving me. They're not moving me.
No. It's about to get real juicy.